Let it begin. It is 9:10. Where have you been? Where have I been? Welcome to RC Pilots Lounge number 143. You know what's up with me. I like to talk about RC. You have come to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like there are 66 viewers in the room already. Hopefully you guys are getting a fly. You've been looking at the flyer for the fly-in, which is coming in less than 30 days now. Links in the description to check that out. Imperial RC Club. So we're gonna do a little roll call here in a minute. Got some things on the floor. I got one here under the table. Another one. Out here waiting to share. Fantastic stuff going on over here, guys. I thank you all so much for your support. Hopefully you've seen the videos this week. I believe it was just the 262 from HSD and the 182 from HSD, both newly arriving to BitGo Hobby. I'm not even sure I got the links in the description, bro. That's crazy, but there's plenty of other ones. That's what's happening. But go to the videos, the links are there. Or PilotRyanMedia.com and just click BitGo, because you can get them there now, which is cool. All right, let's start this. Craig Beaven, Paul Hatcher, JT, 200 Driver, RC Plane Reviewer, Paul McNeil, Eddie K, Boss 223. Yep, the weather was awful. Jeff's Custom, Vito, Joe Pellegrino. What is happening? Says hello to all. Victor RC Jets, Pilot Jerry. Oh man, it flies so awesome. Paul Grice, what up? Sappinen. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Sandy days. Is that, yeah, beach, cool. All right, says Aaron Phillips. Jordan Dole, how is the little one? Probably not so little anymore. A few months now. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Paul McNeil. Tim Smith. Lionel Randall. Oh, yeah, you got a special bash, like kit bash project going, don't you, EQRC? Is the video done, or did you just finish the project? Be tuning into Eric Quinn RC doing some crazy stuff on his channel. Michael Sherman, what is happening? He says hello to all. Tug Hill. Anthony Spears. Mike Kennedy, good to see you, man. Jeremy Shawn. Brian Chambers, I think it was you super chatted early. Thank you very much. Yes, we do hate rain. You know, you told me the weather was going to be bad. I was hoping they were wrong. Tomorrow looks the same. I still hope they're wrong. 11 weeks. That's female for almost 3 months to a guy. 11 weeks, that's female talk for what we would say is about 3 months. I could always tell. Oh, that is fresh. Congrats, man. It's fun. Dennis Farley, good to see you, man. Many condolences, man. Heartfelt to you and your family, Dennis. RC Plane Review. Bruce Beamer. Yeah, Ryan, having problems using your intro to buy planes with Affirm. Not just you either. Whoever sold a plane for me, I went through their link and it wouldn't work. Thanks for telling me. Sometimes I think that could exactly be what the problem is for you. Sometimes people have things turn, like if you disable cookies on your computer, something as simple as that, because that's how all this affiliate stuff works. So if you disable cookies or you've got some serious protection, it may just strip cookies away from anything. Any unnecessary, maybe what it deems unnecessary code on that URL, it may just drop it off. I have some friends that have told me actually the same thing as you, except it wasn't with Affirm, it was just that it wasn't working. And we experimented around, and when he would do it on his phone or his iPad, it worked. So I just think he's probably got some security on the computer that just zaps cookies right off. And the cookie at the end of the URL is really how this all works, and the traffic is differentiated between who's driving it. Sorry. Appreciate the effort always. I mean, guys, it's truly amazing how loud a voice you all have, and it's interesting because finally, really, it's brand new to RC where guys who make videos are able to see the data on how truly impactful those videos can be. It's a really interesting time. Totally crazy, neat to be. I feel like leading the charge a little. I mean, it's just we all learn from each other. It's pretty wild. The iX20, I'm not sure. So let's get into, if you guys have some questions, hit me with emojis. I think we roll called pretty good. Matt M, Dennis Farley, BC Flyer, Gavin Wilkins. Hopefully I didn't miss you. Yeah, cookies, man. Delicious every time. Captain Photon. Hold on a minute, G. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's moving so fast. Oh, man, I'm not logged into YouTube. It's not going to let me, Holmes. I'll get you, though. EQ, yes. Tug Hill. Noons. Hey, you know what? There's so much value here. Goodness sakes. We're going to talk about the Pilots Lounge Facebook group as well. It's about 2,000 people. Loads of awesome stuff there. I actually posted another easy to find Imperial RC Club if you want to check out the event, get your tent rented and all of that. Dad, what's up? Noons, let me get back to you in a minute. Mike SSI. It's pretty wild. I don't know if anybody's listening, but it's just powerful when you know what happens through your traffic. It's information, a lot of information. So Noons, man, a lot of quality, a lot of value, right? So Noons has a YouTube channel. His name's right up here in here. Noons Airborne RC. Bobby was putting his HSD 262 together with I think one of the 8-channel or maybe 9-channel Spectrum receivers, kind of an older one. And the intention was to go S-Bus, but we don't have a newer Futaba radio to work with the receivers I have, so I got to get some other receivers. But you know, this is Bobby's 262, so it didn't work out for Futaba to take advantage of the S-Bus, so it's like, go Spectrum. That's what I did on my 182. It's doable. It's just there's more doing. So Noons, and I knew this, he has a video how to set up that MFC board that's in the HSD planes. It was the 2085, I think, with Spectrum. Because of course, if you watch a video and they're showing you how to do it on Futaba, it's one wire, so there's not much to glean in the way of how to proceed if I'm going to use Spectrum. So I turned Bobby onto your video, man. Dialed him right in. So quality over there, man, at Noons Airborne RC, regardless if it's that specific topic or not, the dude is really doing a great job to document his RC journey, which I don't believe is really that long. If I remember right, you have not been at it too incredibly long, but you got it really bad. You're like doing turbines and all kinds of really kind of next level stuff if you're coming from a foamy point of view. Awesome. Check him out, dudes. Check him out. So yeah, I was glad to turn on Bobby K to that video because, man, we were having trouble trying to bind it up. We tried everything, all kinds of stuff, and that was it. That was it. However long your video is how long it took. Very cool. Photon, I'll get you with the wrench when I'm logged in. I'm not logged in. I can't do it off my phone either. And if I back out of here and try to do something, I'll be in trouble. Shadow Ops, what's up? Good small ARF jets. Abhishek? Yeah, there's a lot of good little jets. Honestly, if you look at my YouTube channel, back through all the videos, there's so many different products of all experience levels, and there's always links in the description that'll take you to where you can purchase that or check out all the technical information that you would want to know. Even this description is full of useful links that kind of relate to projects I've done recently or am working on in the future. Like I have the brand new Arrows RC Technum 2010, which I'll put up on the table in a minute. 3S power, 57-inch wingspan. It looks neat. We'll get to talking about it in a minute. And before I had it in my hand, I thought it was just another sport model. But it's actually an Italian plane that was designed around 2010, 2011. It's very modern, but it's got some design character that's reminiscent of, like, to me, it's like an old Stinson with the wing. You'll see in a minute. And then kind of almost like a Cirrus fuselage. And then, yeah, drooped up tips, lights, panel lines. Yeah, I didn't expect to see that. When you go to the website and check it out, of course, it's just a little thumbnail picture. You don't know. But there's actually a lot going on for it. So it's a pretty nice value. And it's pre-order right now. Available, I believe, middle of April. And I believe it's like $199. So links in the description. And there's actually a video. If you scroll down at the bottom of the product page. We haven't had a chance to make ours yet. But I did maiden it the other day. But there's a video from like Arrows RC. You can see the thing flying. I would turn the music down probably. It's even worse than mine when I put something on. But check it out. You can see this thing flying. Let's just put it up. Let's just put it up here for now. We're going to keep doing the show. We'll get into this a little bit. But, you know, panel lines for the doors, the hinges, there's steps for your feet. It's got this kind of shoulder like a Stinson does, but then it's got drooped up tips like some of our other favorites. A lot of exhaust and engine cowling detail molded in. Even inspection plates, rivet detail, panel lines on like the wheel pants too, which is kind of crazy. I can't wait to fly it for you guys, but I did already fly it and it was awesome. It comes with the Vector system in it too. So it's got stabilization. You just add your own receiver and you're good to go. Super nice also. Look how big the fuselage is. I can stick my arm, I can get all the way up to my elbow in here. I did it like on the build I filmed. I think I stuck my hand all the way up in it. Pretty cool. So what else is happening? We got the Rafale back here too. I kind of want to play with the flat mix a little bit because when I flip crow, that thing's set up for crow. When I flip crow in both positions, I got a crazy nose down, which I don't want. So I want to dial that in. So we might get into that later. Don't know, but we're hanging out for a while. It's not going to be a 3-hour tour. But I'm super pumped to see you. Got 100 folks in here. Good to see you guys, man. So listen, who saw the 262 video that I put up? Oh, cool, Seamoff. You got this one, this Italian jobber? You would, man. Look at your Godfather logo. It's cool. Sea Mafia's got merch. Dudes. Francis Connie, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, it flies really nice, man. Tricycle gear. You know, I'll do our deal on it. You guys will get to see it. Mickey B, what's up, man? Good to see you. Jackson RC Aviation. I don't have any videos of balsa jets, but I do have some videos of some composite. So I assume it's a hybrid, you know what I mean? Some large, very large Skymaster Su-30 flown by world famous pilot Ali Machinsi. That video's on the channel. And then I've got, what's that thing called? Rob Lynch flew, another world famous pilot, RC pilot. And he's flying Renegade, very large BVM product. So these are, you know, I'd call next level if you're looking for something other than foamies. If you want, I tell you what, one of my favorite foamy manufacturers are like a Segway, perfect step into like turbines and larger jets, and that's a HSD. You can get turbines. There's still foam though. You're not going to get the balsa you're after, but something to look at if you haven't seen it. So you guys saw the 262 video, guys. It's super important if you want to support the channel. Help me play the YouTube game. Watch these things all the way through if you can, because it's definitely helpful. And even popping into the next video if you got nothing else going on. Comments, lovely. It's working, guys. I mean, we're a small little channel, honestly, in the scope of things. We're in there, and it's because of those things. If you do nothing else, if you don't click nothing, if you don't do anything, if you're watching that content, engage with it, please. I appreciate it. Joe Pellegrino built it. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's the neatest one I've ever put together so far. I mean, and think about it. You guys know if you've been following it, 3D scanned. Boy, when you see it, holy moly, it's cool. Thank you, RC Plane Reviewer. Oh goodness, it gets going pretty quick. David Snyder, man, what's up? Good to see you. Wrightsa. Don Willman, you posted up. I haven't seen it, man, but it was like some built-up Beech 18 crash video on the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. Don Willman posted that up just recently. There's some other stuff I saw that was pretty cool. Photon. I'm about to shave this off today. Thank you, Michael Bayer. A lot of you guys do a great job, man, of popping in the comment sections. It's important. YouTube is, people make it seem like it's complicated, but it's really not. If this algo is trying to take cues on what's a good video to decide if they're going to put it in front of people or not, there's no better indicators than folks engaging with it and like watching the whole thing or most of the thing. I mean, it's actually really, so few people watch the whole thing that the percentage it requires to be doing well is lower than you think it should be. Watch time retention. I know y'all don't want to hear it. Anyway, I could go. I've been doing YouTube a minute, so I've learned some stuff. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, there's some other cool stuff on the group. Of course, the Pilot Ryan fly-in dudes. I can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what some of y'all bring too, because, dude, some of you guys really have some rocket ships built up. David DeWitt watching from the club right now. Killer. John Graham, good to see you. Jonathan Carver, man, yeah, good to have you back. The S-Bach is a Dynam product. If you go to BitGo Hobby, you can find that S-Bach right there. Very affordable. I believe it's 4S. I'm fairly certain it's 4S. Extremely affordable to get into and capable. I'm pretty sure Bobby K probably has some videos of it on the BitGo Hobby YouTube channel that you can check out. Thanks, Dad. John Graham, I suppose in some regard, yes, but that wasn't even what I was thinking about at all. Ryan, do you get more for watching the whole video? Does YouTube track that? Yeah, they track that. And like I say, I suppose inevitably there probably is more ad revenue probably because of it to a small degree. But I just want the videos to, I didn't even think of it like that, honestly. But the views, I want the channel to grow. That's really the thing for me. I mean, a lot of effort for a long time. And let's do it. So help me. That's free. It just, if you're watching the stuff, say hey, something. all these guys, I'm sure, feel the same way. Whether they know that's what their channel needs to go on or not, that's how YouTube knows it's good, is if people engage with it. Let's see. Let's go to the group real fast. I was looking at some cool stuff today. Almost 2,000 folks in there. That's awesome. Some cool guy posted just a minute ago, here's the link to the website so you can register for the Pilot Ryan all-electric fly-in. See you there. Huh. Sounds like a nice guy. There's a link right there. You can click it. Go to the website. Oh, yeah, Barry Campbell. Did you fly? Are you in here, man? I know he's been hot to trot. I don't know if he's had it out yet or not, but I think he has. The E-Flite P51 Mustang, man. He says it was wet. He's going to be puddle jumping. I wonder how that went for him. And there's the Beechcraft 18 total crash. Don Willman posted. Looks like Jono had a crash with a hurricane? Yikes. All kinds of stuff going on. Lee Davidson, critical mass for that. Boom. Timothy Nelson doing some custom paint on, what is that, man? That's an Avanti, it looks like. You guys got to check it out and contribute there. A lot of guys got a handful of planes. They're finally getting to go fly. Timothy Toutant posting up a Jet Jam flyer. Dave Marshall spamming the joint. I'm just kidding. Yeah, David Snyder. Dumping money in your hobbies, investing in your passion. Your passion is tied to your purpose. Never let anyone undermine your hobbies. It is the job God gave you. I like it. I saw that floating around. Yeah, guys, if you do Facebook, RC Pilots Lounge, get in there. It's a great way to also get notified if YouTube isn't sending out the notifications. Answer me with emojis, guys. Are you getting notifications? Is that how you're seeing the new videos? Did you get a notification on the 262? So notification people, emoji me. And I suppose if you're not getting notifications, you know, say so. Also, I'd like to know. Oh man, Barry Campbell said it went well, but not for the P39. Replacing the prop, had to wade through a field to get it. Yeah, thanks, Photon. So you guys are getting notifications. That's good. Those of you who don't get notifications, make sure you turn that bell notification icon on. Thanks. Awesome. Let's do this thing. Yes. I like it. Michael Nolan, good to see you, man. BC Flyer, John Parks, John Graham. Awesome. Anthony Spears, very good. I started out with 3 blades, ended with 2. Looks like you guys are, I mean, and I expect nothing less from the Hanger Rat community through YouTube. So it ought to pop up. A lot of times on my phone I get notifications when places I've subbed to. If I turned on the notification bell, upload. Nice. Michael Bear's been training a lot of new pilots with the Aero Scout, the 1.1, I assume. Steve Gilroy, yes. William. Bell is on. YouTube never notifies you. And in that case, being a member of that group is a wonderful idea if you don't want to miss it. Same with following on Instagram as well. All these socials can be gotten to from pilotryanmedia.com. Also the home channel, homepage, like banner art of the YouTube channel, you can always click on icons in there also. Race 22. Francis Connie says, I'm not sure. Barry gets them. A number on the bell. That's a notifications like you missed. They can push them through if you. I don't know. I get mine. I'm sure not for everybody. Just the ones I turned on. I try to do community posts too. Yeah, BC Flyer. Yep, I'm just not into helis. I do have the new FPV drone from DJI, which is awesome. But I'm not working up a review at the moment. Captain Photon, for real. I don't know why I'm not logged in to be able to do that for you. What's for dinner, man? I don't know. I got half a Hershey bar back there. You're right, Shadow Ops. The Aerosbird is a steel with or without floats. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, cool, Francis. Thanks. Rick and Roy, what up? I had a bowl of chili earlier with the fam. Tim Smith. Terror up in here. Nice. Yeah, I can't believe it. It knocks me out. There's antenna, and then it's pretty cool. The assembly's super easy. Brass threaded inserts, 2mm hexes. This is all very familiar. Obviously, you're going to use this for floats and the back. I love the struts, how they just like body clip in at both places, and they're not brittle, so that's very cool. And then yeah, the antenna bits and all. Nice and light. But dig the fuselage. This is the thing. It's big and fat. It does in a way remind me of an old Stinson. And then you look at the shoulders, I call them, on the leading edge here. It's kind of classic. Reminds me of the Stinson in a way. Even though it was a kind of a gull wingy thing, it still, I feel like, had these extensions out here. And then again, droop tips. This thing's got flaps. Ha! It was fun. They call for a 2200 like everything does, right? I flew it on like a 4000, 3000 or something, 3S, just because that's what I had ready. But I think the 2200 is going to be fantastic as well. So, who's got maidens left to do? Talk to me. Yeah, I saw that twin too when I was looking them up. Mikey likes it, yes. Wild Bill, what's up? He says he's a minute behind. Well, I'll give you time to catch up, man. So check it out. We're going to do, let's see. Boom. Now you can hear me now still too. Here's the flyer again. All of our sponsors. Bunch of YouTube guys going to be there. Very cool. And if you, I believe pilots are going to get one of these. Boom. Sean Gallagher in the house. What is up? Boss has 3 maidens to do. Mafia's got a, I bet you got a bunch, right? Your field finally opened up, Mikey. Nice. Nice. Which HSD are you getting, Moff? Dexter Tucker just assembled the Rafale. Very cool. I got a flight on it at dusk. It was awesome. I actually loved it. It was great. It was, the crow needs some dialing in, but otherwise it was fantastic. Thanks, David Snyder, for dropping the link to the Imperial RC Club. And I got to take a call, Mother Nature line 1. So we'll put that back up for just a moment, and I'll be right back. Da 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 da. back in effect. How's it going? Did Seamoth answer? Because I know I asked it and then I left. What did he say he was getting? That dude's going to have a bunch of maidens. That's cool. I think he's got Spencer helping out. Jermaine Spencer, good to see you, man. Aha. Thanks, Brian Chambers. Nice. Tug Hill said he had a crazy flight this morning with the PT-17. It's so stable in the air. The ground loop tendency needs work, however. Aha. Full Send Productions, what up? Ooh, Hangar 9 P-51. Who's doing that? Jeff in Lower Alabama is asking Bill if he's doing a maiden on the Hangar 9 P-51. Nice. I got a maiden some stuff. I got one under my belt here. Still shaking down the Rafale. Totally awesome. I got my 182 and my 262 maiden, but Bobby's got to do maidens on both of those, which is awesome. I got something big and bad to the bone that everybody knows about to maiden. Georgia Watts in the house. Dexter Tucker, what up? I have Photon, that DJI. I have flown it a few times. I need to get it in a manual mode so I can keep up with jets, but it's awesome. It is totally cool. And it's exactly what I wanted, was a no-mess experience. To have that, be able to strap it on, trust the equipment, no static, no glitches, no lag, nothing. I mean, I don't even know how good I have it, because early adopters into FPV, man, what pioneers. But I didn't want to mess with all that, so that thing is just plug and play, and it's dynamite. I can't wait to get it out some more. I got to get more batteries for it, flight packs. All the other stuff you charge up really holds it for a long time, but of course the battery, the flights are, I'm not even sure. It feels like I could go longer, but it's probably like 9 or 10 minutes or something like that. I really want to do a video on it. I'm not an authority on the subject at all, but I think that's why it will work. So easy, so neat. The resolution, my goodness. If you want to check that out, Flight Test did a video with our buddy TJ. TJ's with OMP and Buddy RC. TJ's a great guy. He used to work at Flight Test and is still there all the time doing video collabs and stuff with them. So they did a review on that DJI FPV drone quadcopter, and it's really good. So if you want to see some, I know there's a lot of good videos on it, I'm sure, probably at this point, but he really comes from the performance drone world, so he just really knew what he's talking about. I thought it was great. Paul McNeil, I added all the Trio brass to my Red Cat that you can. I think all of it. Yeah, I went nuts. I mean, everything. Inner and outer, the C-hubs, the diff covers, even the links. The bolt on the axle, is because I broke one on my other trucks, so I got two, the Gen 1 and then the new one. Man, having everything apart, that thing is built so cool. I can't believe what they put in those things. All the gearing, all the thought that went into making those work. It's totally cool. I've ran it now too since I added all that brass. So I love putting the Firma ESC receiver combos in these things too, because I do have a DX5C and I can really throttle down that throttle response and tone it back because it was just kind of jumpy, which is great. And the magnets, though. The magnets. So you don't have to mess with that Velcro is like one of my favorite mods of all. That and that ESC. But the material brass just looks cool. I'm kind of nuts with it. I'm having too much fun. I got an interior in it. I've got a handful of different tires I'm playing with. I'll have a video out on that thing, actually, and not too long. I can't wait to run it. Full Send RC Productions. Am I going to check out the E-Flite Draco? I might. I might. Can't wait till I get to share it with you all. Yes, I'm doing the Draco. Even if I wasn't working with Horizon like many influencers are, I still would have been doing the Draco. I mean, I'd have done it no matter what. So yeah, I'm doing it. Can't wait. It's sick. Totally nice. You see that and you wish they all were that well done. It's just tremendous. Honey Chuck. See you later, Bruce Beamer. Good to see you. Brian Brissett in the house. Yes, sir, is right. Full Send. The monster truck of aircraft, the Draco, has captured the imagination of people all over. Just too cool. Can't talk about it. Aerospace Matt, what's going on? I mean, I suppose we can, but it's kind of a different kind of release. So things might change. I hope they stay the same because I've made plans for that date. That's my scheduling. Airvexed, you in here? Having good flights, it sounds like. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, Newts. It's going to be sick. 30-day embargo. Aerospace Matt. Yes, sir. Hello. All right, Tugs. Eddie K. I flew the Dynam Tiger Moth years and years ago for MRC with Captain Mike in 20-degree weather and probably 20-mile-an-hour winds. It was still a blast, but it's been a minute. I can't wait to fly it again, actually. I really want to fly Bobby's. So I'm just going to fly Bobby's, and we'll do a video over here on Pilot Ryan channel. But yeah, Bobby's got a video of it, though, at the Big Go Hobby YouTube channel, and it's really good. You should check it out. Bobby displayed it really nice. Check that out in the meantime. Tell him I sent you, man, in the comments. Steven, what's up? Mud Boggin Plains, says Barry Campbell. I can't do it, Nolan. I can't do it. Should have been in the Zoom. Burke Eschler, Draco Day, unless it changes, is currently April 23rd. I have this on good authority. So does everybody else, but I talked to one of the greatest authorities earlier this evening. Actually, to congratulate them on the project. I talked to Jason and I just congratulate him on the project. It's a really neat release, and it has so far, I believe, I can say with full confidence, exceeded their expectations. How well it was received. So it's a neat thing to be a part of. I mean, we're all chomping at the bit to share our stuff. There's going to be a lot of folks that are going to have videos to release on April 23rd. And then what's neat is everyone else will be right behind that, because that's the day they ship, unless things change. So, I can't know all who has one, but I know RC Girl has one. Of course, we got one. I think Wesley's got one. And like I say, everybody else is going to be right behind him. You know, you got to assume the Sailors and probably Brian Phillips as well have it also. And I'm sure there's people I'm forgetting. But, you know, All those channels are way bigger than us. I'm glad to be in it. I mean, keep it up, fellas. The support is what it takes. It's awesome. It's why it's happening. It's why we're here. Crazy, you guys. Steven picked up his Avani version 3 today. Any tips? The FMS one? Man, watch our videos, dude. There's nothing better than to go relive it with us because I can't remember it all. We fly so much stuff. But, man, in the video, I feel like we're great ambassadors for the airplane and you. So, you know, if the airplane could talk, we're like it's translator, so to say. I hope it comes off that way. More than one way to skin a cat, but, you know, we let you in on what works for us, and I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, Bobby's flown it. He did the maiden on it. I flew it at Winnemac. We've got videos on that V3 Imani. Nice having coffee down here. Oh, full send. The 262 is sick. Totally cool. Bobby was on the fence and then he saw it flying and heard it. And he's like, I got to do it. I was like, dude, you can fly mine. He's like, no, I got to have one. JT, 200 driver. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Zoom, zoom, Jeff, you are right. Yes, Brian Brissett. If I keep getting like crazy beard, my kid's watching the Avengers like crazy. I keep thinking this is like an Avenger thing. Like, cartoon people have Wolfman Jack stuff going on, don't they? Sometimes. Maybe it's the bad guys. I don't know. Aerospace Matt finally made in his E-flite F-16 Thunderbird on Thursday. Flew great, got roughly 5 minutes on 3,300 flying slow. Whoa, that's a great time. Yeah, Dornado, that 262 is sick. I tell you what, man, you are right, David Snyder. The flight was great, but I tell you, the end of the video, my reaction was a good time. That's how fun it was. I mean, so sick. So we can't wait to fly it some more. I mean, it was the kind of end of the day deal. But, you know, I know Andy flies his off of grass all the time. That's the one HSD thing. I know the 182 is great off grass too, obviously. But he flies that thing off grass all the time. So pumped. Dude, Bobby will rip his up. I can't wait. I know it's always a workout though. Filming Bobby. Yeah. Thank you, Bikes RC 46. We do some surface over here too, man. Check out my RC truck playlist. I got more we need to do. Because it's almost like I documented learning how to bash like last year. And so I need to take stuff back out. I'm sorry, guys. Cool. Noons, man. Splitting. Fitting to be splitting. Hey, didn't you just kick the Cancer's butt, dude? Got to go and pack. See y'all in the lower 48, manana. Yeah, Noons. From what I understand, you've done some really great things. Check him out, guys. Give him some support. Check out his channel. If you like it, you know what to do. He's been great. And man, he hooked Bobby and I up the other day. He had a video that just fit the bill for what we needed to get the problem solved. Very cool. Danny's RC, you're welcome. Ha. You know what, Shadow Ops, I don't know the answer to that question. Will the landing gear be warranted after flying on grass? That's a good question. I suppose that's one for HSD themselves, because we'd have to default to that judgment as well. I assume. I just introduce people. Just a grease in the gears, homies. Full Send, man, that's the Rafale. That's the FMS Rafale. We got. I can't wait to film it. I do have a maiden done. I want to do some minor tweaking to the Crow setup. Otherwise, I'm good to go. I just don't want to do the video and then not be using Crow that it comes with because I don't have it set up right. So I'm going to get it dialed in and then we'll share it. I think that's one good thing about the shakedowns are multiple strikes where, yeah, it's kind of the first flight or first flights, but what I think is better than just watching a guy struggle and work it out is also seeing the remedy that pilot found for the condition he was experiencing. So I want to just, it's always an effort to try to deliver even better content, you know. That's what I want to see. You know, if I'm watching a video, learn something or try to get a bit of information on how to handle that plane or how it was set up, I appreciate when those things are in there. And I'm going to start making all that stuff wait till the end of the video too. Rates, battery placement, all that stuff, I'm going to start trying to put it at the end because that's what YouTube wants, honestly, if it's going to allow you to grow at all. And I feel like I got some catching up to do. I mean, took a 5-year break off this one, off this channel, so let's do it. Tim Vanessen, good to see you. Horizon, Photon. I mean, they've got the exclusive arrangement to distribute FMS, so I'd have to say them. We're just glad he's still here, safe. Jack Shaughnessy, you rock. Thanks, man. We're having a good time. Having a good time, man. What a great place to be. This fly-in is going to be awesome, getting to see a bunch of you. And then for those of you who can't make it, there's going to be a ton of YouTubers there, so there should be coverage. I'm sure there'll be some going live and those kinds of things from a bunch of us. How do you not miss it when one of your favorite YouTubers goes live? Well, you got to tap that bell. For me and everybody else you want to see. Yeah, Hobby Zone sells it. I mean, so does A-Main. Chris L. This is the brand new Arrows RC Technum 2010. It is a replica of a Italian design model not that long ago, 2010, 2011. So it's pretty neat. It's 3S power, 57-inch wingspan. It's the top link in the description. It's on pre-order right now, available, I believe, the middle of April, and it's only $199. Go triple time. So get 3 of them and fly them with your friends. No, it's pretty cool. It's got panel lines and some rivet detail. When I first looked at this thing, I didn't know it was actually based on a real model. And I was thinking, this is cool. This is like a sport plane. It's kind of like, almost like a Cirrus, but high wing, but more wing. So it's going to be a little, not quite as slippery, which is cool, on a tricycle gear. And then I'm assembling this thing. And there's all this molded in detail around the cowling, inspection plates, panel lines, rivet detail on like the wheel pants, steps, doors with hinges molded in, antenna. I'm like, this thing, there's no way this is just a sport model. So I looked it up. Lo and behold, it's a real plane. And there's actually a video of it flying. If you go to the product page, by clicking the link in the description, you can see Arrows RC put together a video. Just turn the music down. Unless you're in the circus or something. Anyway, you can check it out flying. Tech spec and all that stuff. It's like $199. Hunter Yoakum, I might be going live. You know, when I'm at those events, honestly, I do so much video work all year long that when I'm at those events, I prefer to just be with the people and not behind the camera. I'll be in front of it, I suppose, but I'm not going to work it, really. Definitely there will be flights I want to capture, but I was planning on hiring a videographer. One I had in mind is not available, and it's too bad because he's awesome. Because I definitely want to document the people, the event, the whole thing. I mean, the flying is great, but I've done this long enough to know I don't get good review flights for like product videos at an event. The best videos from the event are of the event. The people there, the flights that happen, all the crazy cool planes you get to see. But really, it's everyone else who I think you want to capture and share that event for people to see. So it wouldn't be just film me, Captain Blosh, the whole time. I just want to document that event because I think we could do more of these events in the future where this is like the proof of concept, and maybe other clubs would want to do something like this in the future, and you know, it'd be profitable. It'd be cool. And it's gonna be. But for the influencers, that'd be kind of neat. Listen, I hear about my music and videos all the time. I don't care. I still do it. But this one is a little hard to take if you watch that video. You know what, Brian Chambers? A lot of their planes do have ball clevises, but some of them do not. This one does not. I think the Warbirds don't until you get to the P-47. It probably does. Their jets, though, do, if I remember right. Yeah, thanks, Warren. And those were shows at the end of the day. I think really getting a camera on the event, the people in it, flying, is the better thing to do. Setting up for the show is great, but I mean, if you can share the flying, and you know, now, I mean, I've got my really good camera here as a webcam, so that means you can take it off the tripod and zoom and do everything you need to do to be able to share it with folks. So I would like to be able to deliver that to the people. I want to pay somebody to do it, though, because I don't want to do it. I want to be there, you know. Michael Bear, you say you flew the full-scale version of what, this plane? And it was okay? Reckham says he's flying something from Arrows tomorrow. Pioneer? Just guessing. Nice, Shadow. Jet Jam's awesome. I like being able to fly props and jets, though. If I could go to more events, I wouldn't care. But if I only get to go to a select few, man, I want to be able to fly it all, kind of. George and Jerry, you talking about that Crow? The only reason I want to do it is because it like comes with it. Otherwise, I never would have done it myself either. It doesn't need it, but it's cool. I want to see what it's like. I mean, my idea is I want to get it dialed in where it'll lock it in and just push with the throttle, like. CMOF, I think that fundraiser has gone extremely well. I don't know a digit right now. I'm sure it's been increasing, but a lot of us threw down on that through RC Air Marshal to drum up some funds to deliver another fella a Draco in a hard-to-reach place. Nice, Shadow. Awesome. Yeah, we'll do an event closer to home. You know what? They asked us to do this, and it's very cool. And they do such a great job throwing events, it's hard to say no. Tim says he has an Arrows F-15 Eagle with the Oregon livery, and I love it. This might be my next Arrows plane. What, this guy right here? That F-15, I love it. I like it also a lot. Jimmy Royal, what a cool name, man. What is up? Hey, look, man, let's look at the field. Here's the fly-in field. Here's a shot from above. Look at this runway, man. How cool is that? Look at that. Let's see, what else do I have? That's pretty much it there. Yeah, there's the field, man. It's pretty cool. And of course, this is what we're talking about right here. If you're close to Florida, May 12th through the 16th, come see us. Link has the details in the description. Click Imperial RC Club or go to the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. And I've made it, the announcement should be the top post on the page when you go to the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. And you can check out the details. You can register. You can get your tent. And you can see what it's all about. Hotels are close. Very nice. Yeah, wind direction, no problem. No problem. Let's see, so we're going to get the field out of here, and bam. We're back. Foamy homie for life. Astral PX. Very cool. Yeah, Michael Bear. Good DNA. The Arrows products are very well received and ridiculously generous, affordable, if you ask me. I think when you put them up against everything else that's being out there offered, very competitive. I mean, almost have their own spot. You know, it's like everything advances, and then there's some stuff that's just like chilling, where a lot of folks are comfortable, and I think that's great that there's 3S and 4S offerings out there. Thank you, David Snyder. Yeah, Wild Bill, it's a great place to fly. I've flown there already with Wesley from Mary Boozer YouTube channel the other day. It was awesome. So I filmed Wesley flying the E-flite P-51 1.5 Mustang, and that video is up on Mary Boozer's channel, and he filmed me flying the E-flite Focke-Wulf at that club, and that's on my channel, so it's very cool. Yeah, I'm totally planning on doing Neffy in August, Jerry. I mean, it's my hometown, Muncie, so I like going there. I like going there. When you have so many flyers in the field, how do you manage to let everyone fly? You get in line, get your stuff ready. I mean, usually 4 guys can go up at a time at most clubs, 4 or 5 guys. And at an event, it's the same way. You'll have 4 or 5 stations, and there might be even 6 there. I'm not sure, don't quote me. But that's what it is. And sometimes you have an air boss, too. At jet shows, I've been there where there's been an air boss. Sean Gallagher and Sam Smith, I think it is. I could be wrong on the last name for Sam. I think it's Sam. Man, those guys do a good job. You feel like you're at a real airport. But the flight times on EDFs make it pretty fever pitch at the flight line, which is cool. But for me, the best flying at Jet Jam, it's great to watch it all. But I have the most fun when it starts getting late. When it starts getting dark, you got some sunset action, and a lot of people have went into town or to hotels or whatever, and that's, you know, we fly till we can't see. Yeah, Pilot Jerry. Yeah, I should be there. It's so close to me, too. It's only like 2.5 hours away. Even if I work, I'm totally going to go. Yep. 5 says Dennis. Dennis has been there with Wesley at an event earlier. E.T. Foam Home, says Francis. Dexter can't wait to fly something from a paved runway at Imperial. Very cool. You'll learn what you don't know about tail draggers if you've been rocking it in the grass once you get on pavement. Abhishek, I do not fly nitro or gas yet. Oh, man. Yeah, Sean. I've heard that too. And I don't know if we're going to see that increase all over, but some companies are already making announcements about it. Sean Gallagher hears that prices of Chinese-made products are going up 10 to 15% due to labor and material costs. That's too bad. Tim Vanessen asks, would I recommend the Tecnam for a second plane? My neighbor's been flying my Habu for a couple months now. He's got the knack. If he's getting along with the Habu, I think he probably could handle this. Nice and light on 3S, 57-inch wingspan, extremely light on the loading. If you think he's going to bounce it around, I would point out that the gear are pretty scale, and this is not a plane that's designed to really carry the load if you have a super hard landing. If you have to fix this nose gear, it's going to be very localized. I'll actually show you what I'm talking about. But it really doesn't bother me at all. So easy access to the servo that operates this steering tiller right here. I'll get my hand out of the way. But, you know, it's just in the foam. Now you could make a doubler and spread the load and like glue some wood around it if you, like after you time to make a repair or something. Or just hot glue it up. But that is something I would point out. That if he's doing well with the Habu, then probably it's fine. If you expect him to bounce it around, it'd just be something I'd want to consider, because this is a very scale strut. So instead of a straight down strut where the load's going to be pretty much up and down, maybe a little bit back, this one potentially gives leverage against it, depending on how you come in. So something to consider. Honestly, this is great. The E-flite turbo timber is tough as nails because of those articulated landing. It's a tail dragger, obviously, but that articulated landing gear and those softer tires, pretty tough. Both I think would be good second planes. But if the dude's getting along on the Habu, he's really opened up to more options than most regular folks, I believe. Let's see. Kinbird, yeah, that's what I heard. Wild Bill, yeah, you talking about nitro and gas? Yeah, I'm not ruling it out at all. Like I'd like to get there. Brooklyn Born. This one, I have flown it. I don't have a video of it yet. I just pulled off a maiden. You know, every now and then we go out and fly and don't film a thing. And that's good for me. That's good. That's fun. So I got the maiden off on this one. You know, sometimes with the shakedowns, I don't want it to just be the first flight. I want it to be first flights and the remedy for whatever. If it needed tweaked, I want to have good information on how I set it up, because I think you guys like to get that. But yeah, this fly's awesome. I flew it on like a 4,000. And I should go look. 3,000? A big one. But they tell you can do a 2,200 in here. We'll try it out. We'll see. I was surprised when the big... You know, the E-flite Turbo Timber has got a pretty good wingspan. I can't remember off the top what it is, but it might even be... Is it 1.5? Anyway... That thing flies great on a 2200 3S, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't think it was going to be enough for it. But I'm always surprised by that. I've flown other high-wing 55-inch models like this, like a FMS Cessna 182, and it was amazing on 3S, 2200, 2600. I mean, I originally thought it wouldn't be enough for that size of plane, but it was fine. Let's see. I might miss something. Mason Jackson, what's up? Thomas Milano, Ute. Man, going fast, missing some things. Michael Bear, yeah. He likes your P39. Is he flying that P39? Turbo Timber 1.5, yeah. So I remembered it right. Eric Hiles, thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, man. You ain't lying, George. How does this compare to Bigfoot? Both are extremely easy to fly, but wing loading probably about the same. Character a little different. Both are high wing, though. You know, I mean, Bigfoot's definitely also easy to beat around. You know, listen, if you're rough on stuff because you're learning still, the nose gear, you're gonna have to fix it eventually. Who are we kidding? No matter what, no matter how it's designed, this is something that a lot of times you're gonna have to fix. If you're flying off of grass, even more so, right? Nice, Ute. Yeah, 1.5, 1.2. Turbo Timbers, yeah, got this. I think it's a 1.5. And then the sporty ones are like 1.2, aren't they? Y'all know what happens when you drink a lot of water. If Dollar Tree foam board goes up, I'm screwed. $2 Tree foam board. 98% success. Wild Bill. That's right. Fries are done. Very cool. Ute. Nice. Yeah, RC Geek would be getting one too. That's right. I mentioned a bunch of YouTubers. Very cool, man. You can't put it out though, right? Till the 23rd of April. Isn't that right? Delta. Yeah, the 262 is awesome. Don't watch it till the end or you'll get one for sure. Man, I was doing backflips. Oh, okay, Tim. I got you. I'm hoping so, Dana. I'm looking forward to see how that project goes. I mean, the videos that are out now already on Big Red have extreme high view counts. Bobby K in the house. Dude, I'm going to make you sit here and say hello to everybody for a second. Ghost George Pryor, yes, the 262 is awesome. We cannot wait to get Bobby's out. Man.
Where are we at now?
Roy says you can put the video out. He's not an influencer, but it's of an influencer. I mean, that'd be like having someone else film me do it and put it up on their channel. That seems a little funny to me. I bet it flew nice. I can't wait. Dude, watch Jason's video on it. He did the flight talk. He gives you a ton of information. I know. Lots of it. But watch his... I mean, the information is great. But check out the flight. Man. He showed you a lot of what it can do. And look how slow that thing will get along. Right there in front of him. That was sick. Guys, I mean, look, everybody wants comments. You can comment on their videos too. Good job, Jason. Shadow Op says, stuff getting real. Bobby got a 12-pack of Pepsi. Man, I'm down to like 1 or 2 a day max. I got one under my belt today. I'm gonna have another. It's too easy for me to drink too many. Very easily. You would post it?
They changed the weather forecast for tomorrow, so I'm charging everything.
Are you? Ooh. Dang it. You would post it, Roy. Dang, man. That stinks. If you're us and you gotta wait till the 23rd. Man, I don't know. That's raw if you ask me. That's raw. Do what you do. Do what you do. Whatever. How many planes will a 12-pack put together? Yeah, dude. Reverse ESC. Many light options. I mean, crazy. That suspension. Get out of town. Nice, Pilot Jerry. I don't know, man. I think the weather's supposed to make a turn for the better. We need to get charging, get ready, finish dialing in something. Right? You got 2 HSD to finish off.
Yeah, I'm about to dial in rates on both of them now.
You want to set one up here?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Do it, bro. Bobby, do you have the Red Cat Scout Crawler in the blue scheme? On the BitGo website, no. Just the Gen 2, which is going to be the green and the purple.
The Lowrider is on the website now also.
The Lowrider is on the website now. Tim Vanessen. Where can I order a Draco? I'm pretty sure there's a link to the homepage of Horizon in my description. And from there, you ought to be able to, once you arrive at their website, see if it's working for you again. And that would be through my URL. That'd be helpful. You do that through Mike himself or anybody you'd like. But that's one way I think you can do it. None of us have distributed specific links to that. So we have to just say, hey, go to the website, click Horizon Hobby, or check out the Horizon Hobby homepage, link in my description, or my other social media posts. Anything that'll get you to Horizon will get you there, and then you can search out Draco. Ute. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I almost wondered if Chris even asked you to wait. I mean, it's none of my business, man. But look we're all back here chomping at the bit. RC Cola Fund. Thank you, Jermaine Spencer. That's too nice, man. I think I'm going to clear this. Technim is awesome. Flew it already. Can't wait to share the video with you guys. We're going to film it again. We didn't film it at all, but we're going to get some film on it. Flap to elevator mix. I did what I always do, like 22. I think 20. I'll have to tell you in the end of the video but it was either 25 or 22% down elevator at full flaps, and then 15 or 11 at mid, and it was awesome. But I think Bobby's going to put up. Which one are you doing first? 262 on the bench. He's going to dial in his throws and stuff. Is that cool, Bobby? You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some batteries so quick.
Nice. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I think everyone's going to get great views on the Draco. I mean, anything out on it now is just going ballistic. Haha, John, yeah. I ain't surprised. Holy moly, Ken Bird, that's awful. Man, I don't know if you even have room on the table for that big dog. You know, TNRC Pilot, I've seen those leads before, and I never plug them into anything, and I'm always fine. I've asked them, and I don't think they even know what they're for. Until Bobby's ready. Look at this. And I've been drinking way too much water. I'll be back in a minute. Nice. Did he tell you something? Tell me in a minute. He talked to you about what's going on in the future a little bit. I like Chris. He's a good dude. Super smart. All right, check out this large and in charge HSD 262. Man. Yeah. Bobby's getting his dialed in. Hope he doesn't run it into my face.
Yeah.
You got sound now, right, George? Yeah, I turned it off. Elevator music. You're right. I have elevator music. I put it on all my videos. Johnson 74 Squadron, you ain't lying. This is, I've flown all the 262s made out of foam. This is by far my favorite. And how could you deny it? Yeah. My gosh. The beef on these struts, and they're true oleos, not springs. It's just too cool, man. I'm fairly certain I put a link to one in the description of my video. Size matters. So Ute, yeah, good deal, man. I'm anxious to see your video whenever you post it. Great guy. I'm looking forward to, talking to him more in the future and stuff as well. Yeah, if it had a prop in the front, I wouldn't be doing this. Mike Hagan, NX6 Ultimate 3D, imported the setup from Bind and Fly list. Can't assign the safe switch, so it won't come out of safe. Do I have to manually enter everything instead? If anybody knows the answer to that question, tell Mike Hagan. All I know is make sure you're in high rate, set a throttle cut, do those things. So I know for me when I'm setting up one, that's what I have to do to be able to get into forward programming. I don't know in your situation exactly what you need to work it out. And I hope somebody can come up with that. Yeah, Astro, I got you. I know what you mean. Yeah, George, sweet. It is what it is, Dana. Is what it is. Yeah, I don't foresee any sales, especially when things are about to go up, it looks like. It's just so nice, man. Every other plane is fine. You know what? My best resource for Spektrum is obviously Horizon themselves, but you got to check out RC Air Marshal's YouTube channel. He's done so much really great how-to video work on the Spektrum tech that you might find what you're looking for on the RC Air Marshal YouTube channel. So I would definitely look there. Trout. Barry Campbell says you have to, this is to answer your question, Mike, have to set switch to aux 2 or 3, be in high rates and pull sticks in and down, flip desired switch 5 times. I believe there may be something to do with the bind plug on that too. Hair vexed. Is that true? 10% off? Or 10% more? That's wild. From one coffee to another. Double shot espresso. They take it for espresso? Yeah, I guess so. I'm only one, and one is much too few. Sottocelle de Roma. Thank you, Dean Martin, for that bit of inspirato. It's cool, man. It's not for everybody. That's what's great. We get to fly all kinds of stuff. I just had a $200 airplane on the table, and now there's a $1,335 one on the table. Runs the gamut. Air Marshal in the house. Your ears must have been burning, dude. Spice of life. Think flight. Ron for the Hills Mining, thank you for ordering that. He says he just got the Arrows Corsair through my link. Anything I should watch out for on that bird? I didn't remember having any troubles with it. Obviously, we did video on it. You may have seen it. I can't remember what I flew it on, but I think it was flawless. I felt so good about it. I flew it at that school on the parking lot. Which I won't do if I don't feel comfortable about a plane. Yeah, 1.1, those are good flyers. Yes, Air Vexed. Very nice. It happens. George says something is burning on Air Marshal, but he doesn't think it's his ears. Shadow Op says the only thing he heard is the battery bay is small on the Arrows P51. Yeah, when you try to use your feet to put the battery in, Eric. JG. You know what? A lot of guys are training new pilots on the 1.1 meter Aero Scout. Tim Vanessen on talking about the bind and the safe switch. He says yes, you leave the bind plug in, hold sticks down and in, 5 beeps for safe set. I learned that from Brian Phillips, he says. It's always nice to see him pop up in the comment sections from time to time. He's popped up in some of my videos, and that's always cool. RC Sparks showed up in a video the other day, which is cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's got loads of subs. And so does Brian Phillips. He emailed me too, so he wants to talk. We'll see what's happening. What do you need, man?
You can mess with your Crow because my transmitter died and I forgot to charge it.
Oh, no. That's what we'll do then. So he didn't have a transmitter to mess with his 262. Whoa! His 262, but he's going to charge it up. In the meantime, let's play with a Crow maybe on the Rafale. Look at this beaut. Oh. The guys are going to want to see the surfaces that we're working on, I think. All right, man. Let's do it. NX10 in the house. There it is over there. Yeah, I saw that, Shadow Ops. I hope it's just for a little while that he's not doing videos. But he's still pretty active on Facebook. Man, I got to do a lot of charging too, man. All right. Timbers are great. The nice thing about the Aero Scout is the pusher prop situation. All right, let's see. Let's get it. Haha, nice, Mike. There it is. Fire in the hole. It flew great until I put in the crow. What's up, Fred? Checking in? Yeah, Tugs, I get it, man. Yeah, what I miss? Yeah, I do want to make it work. Despite... Let's see, man. I want to see it, Dave Hogger. Yeah, I'm gonna play with the flap to elevator mix. So Dave Hawker, why do you say not to use crow for landing or takeoff? I tried it out at altitude already, and it needs an up mix, but I'd like to use it. I'd like to try it, man. Come on, it comes with it. I mean, if everybody's scared of it and I can make it work, maybe guys will try it. Let's see. I'm gonna try it, yo. So man, the way this mixes, so when you mix more in, are you gonna get just more down, Dave? Is that why? Next to what? The P-51. Yes, Dynam Turbojet. Let's get into the flap system. Look, if it sucks, I'll just turn it off. So we know it's already down. You're the guinea pig. Yeah, man. Oh, definitely. That's why I want the crow, is to keep the power on. I want to see... I want to be able to use crow and high alpha the son of a gun. That's what I want. So if I can mix the crow to be fly level, you can mix down elevated. What it needs is up. But right now, the problem is it goes down when I deploy this crow the way it's set up now. So... Oh, nice. It only moves the ailerons. So if my problem is it's nose down when I deploy crow, I have to assume that less of this down on the flaps or more of the up on the aileron is what I'm going to need. So I'm going to try up, because when I play with the flap system right here, that's actually what's moving. This isn't moving at all inboard. So, yeah, I want it to slow the plane down, man. That's what it's for, Dave Hawker. Let's see. That's down. So, the negative value, we're going to go... I just want to see this. That's 0. That's what it was. So we're going to go negative 15. And And then on full, I'm going to go some more. Let's do my standby. We'll go 22 on full flap, even though this is not a high wing plane like I usually default with. And we're going to go 11 on the mid. And that's a negative value is what I'm doing here on my NX10. So hopefully this increase in deflection is gonna, this is, you know, exactly how it would work in real life. It'd bring the nose up. And it looks like I'm gonna do an experiment real quick and see if the canards also move when I do that. Minus 24 on full crow. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Well, let's go there then. We're gonna go. The canards do move when you mess with the mix, but not by much. You say 24? Well, let's make it 25. Ha! Okay. And then I'm going to go 15 then. Forget my 11 and all. Let's just do this. Okay. Simple as that. Stay tuned to find out what happens. Otherwise, it was awesome. So here's my full rate, mid rate, low rate. It was an awesome flying plane. Woo-hoo-hoo. Steve George. I have the AR637T in mine, and it's wonderful. And I'll tell you what my AS3X settings are, actually, if you want to know. That's cool. I'm going to try the slow flight in it. I'm anxious to see what Crow does, if you can work it out. If it's awful, I won't use it, obviously. I see, Brian Smith. Thanks for that. I flew with the 5000 in it, but I thought I could definitely go with a 4000 also. So throttle cut is in. I'll be able to get into forward programming and tell you what my settings are. Oh. I never set it up. I'm just flying the way it is. Yes, I did. 20 across the board on the gains. And flight mode 1 is the default that it comes with, which is 40, roll, pitch is 50, yaw is 60. And then flight mode 2, I went 20 across the board because sometimes it's too much on the jets to be at the default. I didn't set up safe on this one or anything like that. And then flight mode 3 is nothing but rate. So there's no AS3X or anything on flight mode 3. Cool. Everything's good to go. Crow, John Graham, is when the flaps, it's weird because it's a delta, but you see how they move oppositely. But you still have like what is kind of a flaperon, right? But it's spoiler, it's up. So the flap portion goes down and the aileron goes up. So that's Crow. Gliders use that sometime to help slow them down. And so, you know, up elevator gives you up on both. And of course, then this all together works like aileron. And this was out of the box this way. All you had to do is plug it in and set it up. I mean, I didn't have to do any of the crazy mixing on this that I had to do on the Gripen, which was so involved I needed help with. Yeah, Dave, I'm sure you're right. So, hey, that's done. We'll give it a shot, guys. We got more to go on than we had before. Fries are done. AR-637T up in here. Sick. Shut your mouth. NX10. All right. What'd I miss? It's 5 till 11, guys. I think we're going to get ready for tomorrow and hope for the best. So, last minute items, throw it on me. John Graham, and the ailerons go opposite to match it so the nose doesn't balloon. So, I think the flaps put the nose down, and outboard ailerons being up is the pitch to hold the nose up. Because what happened when I deployed Crow before I made adjustments with a mix just now is the nose went down so much that it was uncomfortable to fly. So when I flipped into it and tried it, I did not do it for very long because I did not want to hold that much back pressure. I was nervous that I'd run out. I mean, that's awful. Air Capital Customs, that FMS Pitts is fantastic. There's a lot going on, John Graham, with that. You know, it's a little bit of all those things, right? I mean, so if the flaps are going down, it's drag, but it's also lift and under camber. And then the outboard ailerons being upward deflected like an elevator. Also drag, not really any lift, but it's pitch to put the nose up, which is also going to give it lift because it changes the angle of attack, but it's the lift will be gained on the wing, not the control surface. Good times, man. I just think it's going to be neat to work it out because I've heard people say it's pretty spooky flying with that Crow. So yeah, it doesn't need it, but I like flaps. I like Crow. I like it when a plane comes with something to figure out how to use it. A lot of times when it's really windy, a lot of us don't go for flaps. But I like to try it first. And if it's too bad to deal with, then I'll go clean and really play the speed angle. But I'd kind of rather figure it out, fight it, and cross control, whatever it takes to work it out. If I can maintain some kind of stable flight with flaps, I'm going to use them no matter what the wind's doing. Which way did they... Ah, shoot, man. Now I want to see what he's talking about. We'll put it back up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to put it back up here. Talking about canards a little bit. Tim Vanesson, you'll be good to go on that DX8 for a long time. The nice thing about the NX stuff is how easy it is to get in forward programming, and you can update over Wi-Fi and some of those conveniences. But it's not necessary. And, you know, I'm in a fortunate spot where I get to work this new stuff, but otherwise, I'd be completely content with my DX series radios if I didn't have the NX. Yep. Yes, John Graham, exactly. So we're going to test this. We're going to play this theory out on the canards. So look at what the canards do when you give it up elevator. When you give it up elevator, the leading edge of the canard goes up. But if you're talking in the same way where we're, here it's the let's just go trailing edge. So trailing edge is up on the pitch. Trailing edge of the canard is down. So when you do crow, this goes down, which is more, it goes down on the trailing edge, but that's more up for the nose. So the reason I wanted to do it like that is, so up elevator, downward deflected trailing edge of the canards. Crow, same thing, downward deflected trailing edge of the canards. So we're working towards the goal I'm trying to achieve. And thanks for pointing that out, because if it were opposite, then it would be in big trouble. But the airflow is like when you stick your hand out the car window. This is going to give you your hand up. Well, that's what's going on here when this front edge comes up and the bottom goes down, is you get lift there, which is going to help bring the nose up, which is what I want. And it matches the same, line as up pitch indicated on both surfaces. Very cool. Ha! We're getting there. I think it's great. So what else we got? What else we got, guys? Yeah, the canards still work. Not very much though. They're like holding a position. And that may have been part of the down elevator moment too. Because when I was mixing the flap to elevator, these didn't move at all, but these did. So, and when these moved, so did those. So I'm so pumped to try this now. I really am. Yeah, I'll be a couple mistakes high, guys. Don't worry. That was so spooky last time. I'm definitely gonna be safely up. Oh man. Yeah, I am. Francis, you're right. I want lift. I need the nose up. That's the problem. And now, to what degree we don't know, but what I've done, I think, is a step towards solving that problem. What I want is neutral flight without like a crazy amount of back pressure to fly it. I wouldn't even, when I flipped it on before, I did not even make a turn or a pass or a half circuit or a full circuit. It was on and I was like, yikes, and then it was off. You getting it dialed in, dude?
Yeah, battery's cooking and stuff.
You got your trailer?
No, I don't. I'm gonna have to bring it in the morning. I should have brought it.
Yeah, I can see you lose elevator authority because you're like in a reverse flapper-on situation. Now these are fixed. That's why I think high rate's probably the way to be when you do it. I love it. Thanks, Kenny. Eric Hiles, you just got 1400 FMS pits? I got it a while ago. Are you talking to me? Got video of it, dude. It's back a while. Bus driver in the house. Air Capital Customs. Nah, we're in a commercial location. This is a warehouse, but this is just the front portion. Almost could be retail, but hanging out at Big Go Hobby. John Graham, no problem, man. It's the funnest stuff to talk about it. Thanks for coming by. Check out the channel. Do all that stuff. If you like RC, this is really a good place to be because we're fortunate enough to get to share our experience with all of the new releases that come to the market in the foamy arena. And we're just having a blast with the greatest people. Lyndon Stewart, good to see you, man. Ken Bird, no problem at all. No need to apologize. Ken apologizes. He says, sorry for my error. Just the view I have got backwards. Dude, I have to think it through every time because canards are... We don't ever fly stuff that has these. So it's really easy to... If you use this logic from the back end, it doesn't apply up here. Because you get the opposite thing. You know, trailing edge comes up and this trailing edge goes down to achieve the same thing. So it's completely weird unless you talk it through and think it out. And I'm glad you said something, actually, because that would have been bad, you know. But a little bit ready for bad. So if it was really awful, I would just flip it off real quick. What I want to do is... I keep plugging this back in, dudes. I'm going to try to put it on a slow down. Let's do it. Holy smokes, why not? Because the one thing I could see bad happening is if your mix or your crow, period, slams the plane into attitude it doesn't like really fast. You even have less time to react and it could scrub off so much airspeed you can get in trouble. So I'm going to put the deployment, we're going to see how it works. I'm going to try to set this deployment at like 3 seconds, which doesn't sound like long, but that's like forever. That's like one whole leg of the circuit. Think about it. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. How far do you get, you know, in that kind of time? Yeah. I'm too close. Oh, probably because I'm in the flap system. There it goes. I plugged this sump gun in 3 or 4 times, bro. Yep. This is cool. So I'm going to set it to... You know what? I'm doing 2 seconds like I always do. Cool. It still kind of pongs around, doesn't it?
That's interesting. Trying to get it sorted out, eh?
Yeah, and I got it. It's just there's no slowdown on the crow.
Oh.
It's still, even with the slowdown, it's still like ponging into place. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'd rather it just be right now than delayed and then weird. You know what I mean? Norm. Well, nice idea. Not gonna work. I'd rather have it just right now than a weird delay and then jump into place. Awesome. Is there a button on the stock controller for the Red Cat Gen 8 for channel 3? I'm trying to run a cooling fan on my motor because I live in Mississippi. I kind of assume there is. It's just I'm not sure if the radio it comes with can do it, but I don't know at all. It could. I know once you go DX5C it totally will, but you got to change the receiver too. Pilot Jerry, yeah man, Pioneer, the Crow. You know, every time you do something to a plane, you add a little bit of weight. Can they carry it? Most of the time, yes. I don't worry about fiberglass and foamies. People do it. You can paint them anyway, though, if that's the issue. If the reason you're fiberglassing it is because you want to paint it, a lot of guys paint these without doing anything like that. If that's your problem. Yeah, the new Tecnam is floating around here somewhere, and I'll set it back up on the table after I unplug this for the 5th time. Sound good? Thank you, Jerry. I will be. And we'll probably document it this time. I flew the first flight on this off camera. Same with the Tecnam. Flew it off camera the other day. I liked it. The lights are amazing on it. And this little doll baby, 57 inches, 3S power. $199, Aeros RC, first link in the description, pre-order style. This is an Italian plane, general aviation plane, design 2010, 2011. Ruger 14, which plane are we talking about? Which rudder? Craig Bevan says he's glassed several old Byron foam parts and it adds some weight, but it's not a lot. Geez, I wouldn't know how to act if your hanger looked like that. Oh man, this ain't the half of it, yo. It does look experimental, but it's it's a real nice general aviation Italian aircraft, and I didn't know anything about it till I got this one. It's cool. All right, it's 11:15. You know what I mean. If you're going to the fly-in, sign up, get your tents, guys. Link to the Imperial RC Club in the description, as well as many other useful links pertaining to projects I've been doing lately. Love seeing you guys on social. It's the best way to keep up. Not every time do you get the notifications from YouTube, so tap that bell anyway. I love seeing you in the comment sections of the videos. If you haven't seen my 262 video or 182 video from HSD, check them out. Really cool that they're available at BitGo Hobby now. Links obviously in the description to the videos. That'll take you right there to BitGo. Dylan, what's going on? And then of course, great things coming around the corner. We got this new hot ticket from Aeros RC. More to come there. And more to come from everybody. Can't wait to share it all with you guys. Perfect. Mike Hagan got hooked up from some advice by Barry Campbell, maybe a little bit me. Yeah, Yeah, you're very welcome. Even if I can just field the question off the community, we got you an answer. I'm tickled. And don't forget RC Air Marshal for, your Spectrum questions as well. He's got a lot of videos that I'm certain answer many of them. Jack Shaughnessy later. Thanks for seeing. Good to see you again. I remember seeing you. It's been a minute, so good to see you back. And check out the flight videos. That's really what it's about. Yeah, you know what? If your masking tape is too aggressive, a lot of people are taking their painter's tape and like putting it on their jeans or their shirt to get just a little lint, kind of. And then it's always way easier to take off of whatever surface you put it on without worrying about the paint coming off. It still can if you don't tack it up enough. But, man, I would do 2 or 3, like, swipes, just, taps on my shirt or pants. And usually have really good luck pulling masking tape because I diminish some of the tack. Thank you, Rage. Yeah, Bobby will be on, I'm certain. 9 o'clock, probably.
Yeah, as long as we're not late, it's a deal.
Depends on the weather. If it's nice out, he may be coming on later. You jump in the BitGo Hobby Facebook page, and I think there's a group there too. And you can catch Bobby because he'll stream live on Facebook to let you know he's running behind. So like he did last week probably. Tim Vanesson, dude, we're approaching 3 years of consistent streaming Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Started off on Thursdays. I maybe did some premieres, but just a few. So for the most part, 3 years in a row of doing this has been great. It's awesome. Something to look forward to. What a community, what a scene I think has sprouted from all this. It's pretty cool. Burke, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Guys, I want to see you in the comments. Watch those videos to the end. Watch the next one. Use the links, all that stuff. Get some merch, whatever. Get some snacks. Go furniture shopping. Who cares? Sign up for the AMA. But whatever it is, do it through pilotryanmedia.com. That way you don't have to find a video and a link in the description. You can just go there and click on your favorite brands and know that that helps the channel out by earning commissions. Very cool stuff. YouTube is the deal. It's the main thing. And if you don't do any of that, appreciate seeing you in the videos very much. I think I'm gonna wrap it, guys. Keeping it short. I used to go kind of Kenny style sometimes, but 2 or 3 is about the max. Sometimes that yellow tape's less tacky than the green and the blue, so I like that. Ken Bird, thanks for looking out. That was a cool question on the canards, and I think everybody probably appreciated talking through that. I'm learning as I go too, and just like when the crosswind is coming at us at the field, I kind of will talk it out ahead of time, even if it's only in my head, what it's going to take to track straight or straighten the plane out on the landing so I don't put a big side load on the bird. So talking through those things are very important. We all should do it. Pre-flight. I should talk, but it's a good thing to do. I've been bid a couple times not doing one well enough. So guys, appreciate you.
10 batteries already done.
10 batteries already done?
Yeah.
We got so many smart chargers over here, dude. It's like Age of Ultron. They're just getting done from the depths. Hit the like button on the way out. Go check out the flight videos. These I always unlist for the most part, and you can find them on the podcast and live streams playlist on the channel. I should just call it RC Pilots Lounge shows, but anyway. Appreciate you guys. Gonna beat it in 5. Hangar Rats forever. Imperial RC Club. Come fly with us May 12th through the 16th. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. Get your tent. Sign up. See me there. See a bunch of wonderful guys at this event. It's gonna be fantastic with loads of great sponsors. Yes. Make a grown man cry. That wasn't ailerons. That was just dumb thumbs. All right, guys. Lyndon, take care of yourself. Frankie RC Planes. Pops, love you, man. Nicholas, yeah, man, my kid's watching. I don't even get it. I just know whenever my kid's watching Avengers, it's like this. Pew, 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 pew. He's watching the cartoons, and the world is always about to be destroyed, but they work it out. It's good stuff. See you guys.
Later.
It's not, there we go. Come on now. Click it.
Do your countdown?
Yeah, I did it, and I broke it up. It was